Hey guys, it's Lara with VoxTape Studios, and welcome to my first ever Vocal Coach Reacts video. And what better way to start off this new series than by reacting to one of the biggest music events of the year, the Super Bowl halftime show. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Make sure you stay with me all the way to the end so you won't miss out on an awesome little surprise that I have for you guys. This year, the amazing singer and artist The Weeknd had the honors of performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, it was super important to me that I have never seen this video before right now, so you get my very first reaction to it, because I always think that's super fun. So yeah, let's go see how he did.
National Football League welcomes you to the Pepsi Super Bowl 55 halftime show.
This is the 55th show. That's insane. I love the Vegas theme. Oh my gosh. And the car is so cool. Okay. Oh, wow. I love the choir. It's kind of creepy, but I love it. Oh, was that set up pre-recorded somewhere else? Probably. I don't know, but he's in a different place now, so that's probably what happened. Oh, wow. He has such a clear and high-pitched tone. Almost a little bit like Bruno Mars. Obviously they had to take out all the swear words. I love the background stuff more than what he's doing right now. He seems a little bit lost, and now he's dancing, but before he kind of seemed a little bit lost on stage, not knowing where he was gonna go. One second here. If you compare this to other halftime shows that I've seen at least before, every single second of those performances was choreographed. Here, to me, he just kind of seemed like he was standing there and he was just singing and doing this with one of his arms, constantly this. And just kind of pacing back and forth. So to me, this is very different from all the other halftime shows that I've seen because they were so choreographed. And here, to me, he almost seems a little bit lost. He doesn't really know where to go or what to do, except when he does that swishy thing with his legs. That looks kind of cool. But yeah, let's keep going. I also feel like the mix is off a little bit. His vocals are super quiet. That's it.
I'm just trying to get you out the friend zone, 'cause you look even better than the photo. I can't find your house, send me the info. Driving through the gated residential. Found out I was walking since your friend home.
Okay, one second here. So can you hear the difference in tone in his voice when he's singing na 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 down here, and then na 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 the octave up? His tone changes completely, and to me he almost seems a little bit more comfortable and confident in the I only love you, the up there, right? Then down here during his verses. Again, kind of like Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is the same. Like, he has that super high-pitched voice, and that's where he feels more comfortable than when he sings low. And here, to me, his voice seems just a little bit shaky in those bottom notes, but might be nerves, might be because it is quite low. I don't know, but so far so good. Nice. Okay, 1 second here. So there was just like this one note where he had like a vibrato on it. Everything else is pretty much straight tone. But my gosh, his vibrato is fast. It is so fast. My teachers always called that like a machine gun vibrato because it's so fast. I love it. I'm kind of the same way. I have a super fast vibrato too. You can manipulate it, obviously. But I also love what he's doing with the mic stand. He's not just kind of standing there and like he's not afraid of touching the mic stand. But again, like so far, nothing much has happened. The most work that's been happening here on stage is like done by the guys behind him and the women. I think there's females in there as well. But yeah, so far, not a whole lot has been happening. But his voice sounds great. Ooh, where is he going now? Okay, that makes me so dizzy. Wow, am I the only one who makes this, like, this makes me dizzy. Honestly, his pitch is really good. What on earth is going on? Ooh. Oh, I was really hoping for some choreography there. Okay, so let's talk about the bandages, right? That is like his theme from his album that he released last year in 2020. So that to me is not really a surprise because that was a huge publicity stunt when he released that album. So I'm not really surprised about that. And honestly, because of COVID, genius, because you gotta cover your face, right? Pretty cool. But that scene was how long? A minute and a half, maybe? And they were just like walking around, being all like bumping into each other and all that good stuff, just like a little bit chaotic. And one time they were standing still for like 5 seconds, and I was like, ooh, now choreography, let's go. And it just didn't happen. They went back to going like bumping into each other, being all chaotic and chaos, and like, come on, I want to see something. But honestly, his vocals are really good. Oh, his smile is so cute. Oh wow, now he's at the top of the stadium. Like not the top, but high up. Again, his pitch is so good. about his voice here for a quick second. Ooh, and I see some fireworks coming, or something is happening back there. So I can't wait to see what's happening there. But let's talk about his tone. He lives here. I feel it coming. When I'm alone with you. No, when I'm alone with you. When I'm alone with you. It all lives right here. Right? And that's what makes his voice sound so bright and high-pitched. Because whenever you are like up here in your mask, people call it the mask, then everything sounds more bright. And I'm sure he adds a little bit of twang in there as well to add even more brightness to his tone. But that gives it that high-pitched sound that sounds super cool and obviously is very typical for him. It makes him stand out. So vocally, he's doing so well. Yay, fireworks! I also love the harmonies that they added in this performance, but they're already in his songs anyways as well. I like his songs. I feel like they're very him, like the sound of his songs. Oh my god, like, you guys, is this pre-recorded? His pitch is so good. I don't know why I run away. Like, at this point, you know, he's 7 minutes into the show and it's go, 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 go. And every single note is on point. I'm really impressed with his pitch because live performing and like, especially when a lot of stuff is happening and you're going from song to song to song to song and change like stage because he's not always in the same place. You know, a lot of times you get out of breath really quickly or you kind of forget about using breath support or whatever it is. Man, his pitch is good. I just wish his vocals were louder. Okay, so there's like a very big difference between him singing, "Save your tears for another day," and then when he goes into, "Hey, hey, hey," you know, like those yells to the crowd, which I'm a fan of anyways, because using those heys really engages your breath support, which is great. But yeah, like it sounds completely different when he shouts to the crowd and when he sings, right? So, "Save your tears for another day" is all here, and then, "Hey, hey, hey," he warms up his tone, he gives himself more space, and everything sits a little bit lower in his mouth and it's not all up here. So yeah, there you can definitely change the tone in his voice, which sounds awesome. Ooh, complete change now with this choice. Oh, I love it. Okay, see here we're low again, and then on Magic, it was like a shake or a vibrato. To me, it sounded more like a shake than a vibrato. There was just like a, I don't know what exactly happened there, but again, whenever he sings low, to me, he doesn't seem as at home as he does in his higher notes. So let me just back up a teeny tiny bit so we can hear that magic again. Magic. Again, his vibrato is so fast. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's talk about that. So that was awesome. Do you hear all the beats like they added and they stripped away everything else in between, and it was just the choir singing? I love that, right? Like, it's a different arrangement of the song. So far, 8 minutes into his show, it was very, like, nothing much about the arrangement of the songs was changed. Here, I feel like this is the first time where he added some hits, took away some other stuff, and just let the choir sing. Obviously, it was not exactly like in the recording, but pretty darn close. Can you hear how like small it is? It all is right here again, and his voice can move so fast. Like all of his little riffs and runs, and his interpretation. That's a hard word. Interpretation, there you go, of some of his lyrics, when he changes it a little bit, delays some stuff, and then goes really, really fast. His voice can move super fast, so his vocal agility is amazing. Like it. I honestly just realized this now, but like a lot of time in his songs, when he goes like upwards, he kind of throws away that top note, not just in this song, but in the other songs we've heard so far as well. He kind of throws away that top note, which makes it easier to sing because you don't have to like perfectly hit that highest note. You just kind of go, throw it away. I love it. Again, open, more sound coming out than up here. Okay, so these are so hard, like and then when you build like that, it's so important that you don't take like all that weight up with you, and then you're pushing here in your throat. Has to live up here, and when you're building up like that, just make sure you're not going pushing up, right? You want to look down onto it and not like pushing everything up. You know what I mean. You got this, girl. See, he's holding that note for really long. Not sure why he's shaking the microphone, because shaking the microphone doesn't really give you a vibrato. Not really. Like, pulling the microphone away gives you like a fade out, or getting it closer makes it louder, blah, 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 all of that good stuff. But shaking the microphone to get a vibrato, not really. So let's hold, or listen to that note one more time. Yeah, so he went straight all the way through. I didn't really hear a vibrato. But the cutoff was perfect. Like with the music. This gives me Thriller feels. Michael Jackson. It's like an army zombie. a shot from above would be cool and like playing with the formation a little bit. But it was all from down here. Long. Such a fast vibrato. Oh my gosh. Draw. So on the word maybe again. Oh my god. That's a lot of people on that field. Yeah, right? So, like his vibrato is so fast, it almost sounds like a shake. Okay, that was the first note when. Oh, when I'm like, that was flat. So now I'm like, okay, he is in fact singing live. But man, we're 12 and a half minutes into this. And that was like the first time where I'm like, oh, this note wasn't perfect. Man, it makes me feel better about myself. Now here. Right, when I'm like, no, when I'm like this. Why is there no drum shot? He does that with his legs again, like what he did in the beginning. Okay, that scream right there was a little bit more chesty, right? Not as mixy. And like when I say like up here, that's basically what that is. It's a mix. He's really good at having a strong, like, chest heavy mix without it being a belt, right? Okay, wait. We gotta look at that and do, because I always tell my students, if you're ever doing any oohs, shape your mouth, because oh my gosh, it helps you so much to get into that perfect little placement right up here. Ooh, no, ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh, it feels so much easier to do that. So look at him, watch him shape his mouth. Look how beautiful. Lord. Right, again, he's not really finishing his phrases from time to time. It's just kind of touch and a touch. Okay, well, that was it. Awesome. Well, I have a couple thoughts, and I like the fireworks, but
The National Football League thanks you for watching the Pepsi Super Bowl 55 halftime show.
You're very
After
welcome,
the
my
game.
dear. All right, so couple thoughts. I think vocally, oh my gosh, he's amazing. His pitch was on point. Again, there was one note where I was like, okay, that was quite a bit off, but that was like at the very end, already like 12 and a half minutes into the show. And before, it was just so spot on. So vocal control, vocal agility. My gosh, the vocal agility this man has. Insane. So good. And again, he mixes everything. It all lives right here in his mask or his sinuses, whatever you want to call it, right? It all lives right here. And oh my gosh, it's so good. So vocally, it's amazing. For a halftime Super Bowl show, I have to say it is definitely quite a bit less than I expected. Usually there's a whole bunch of stuff happening. Like I remember Lady Gaga's halftime show. Oh my God, that was so amazing. She was all over the place and she did this and that and here and there. Like every minute there was something new happening. And here, obviously there were different shots and different sceneries and settings and blah, 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 all that good stuff. Yes. But a lot of times he just kind of was standing there or like pacing back and forth a little bit or was walking through the crowd. I would have loved to see just a little bit more of that boom, boom, boom happening here, there, bam, bam, let's go. But that's just my 2 cents. And again, like vocally, I cannot say anything. That was fantastic. Alright, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and as promised, here is my little surprise. I just uploaded this video right here where I take you through a complete vocal workout based on the Weeknd's mega hit Blinding Lights, the last song we just heard. So if you are ready to improve your singing voice, I will see you there. Bye-bye.